Hi Collective, welcome to Sacred Wisdom Oracle. I'm Sophia and I'm back for another reading. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today is Tuesday, March 25th, 2025. My readings are timeless though, so whenever this message finds you is when the message is meant for you to have it, okay? My readings are also very general in nature, so one part of the reading may resonate and another may not, and that is okay. Just take what belongs to you and leave the rest. All right. So, I was just cleansing the space right before I started this video, but I want to make sure this deck is nice and cleansed. All right, so let's just get right into things. I am going to say a quick prayer and ring my bells, and then we'll get right into the cards, okay? Divine angels, ancestors, spirit, and guides, I call upon you to surround myself and the collective with your love, light, and guidance with the highest protection. I ask that only beings of light enter this space, offering wisdom for the collective's highest good. Guide me with clarity, shield me from harm, and help me to see what is needed in this read. One more time. All right. Holy Spirit, holy angels, can I get some overall energy for the collective reading? This came out in the pre-shuffle. Desperate. Somebody could be being desperate here, or you could feel someone's desperation. Somebody could be desperate in regards to some sort of finances. Somebody could be desperate to return to you. Somebody could be desperate for a second chance. Holy Spirit, holy angels. Ego. So this person could be in fear that they're not going to be able to return. They are desperate for this. Oh my gosh, I don't know about this energy, y'all. This person could be fearful they're not going to be able to return. This could be troubling them. Interesting. Let me give one more shuffle on this. All right, can I get two more? Holy Spirit, holy angels. Chaser. This person is a chaser. This person could rely on outside connections to make them feel happy. So they're desperate to return. They're in fear and trouble. They may not be able to return. This person could be chasing after you, like literally chasing after you. Out of focus. This person seeks external validation through this connection and compares it to others. Interesting. I'm being called to take one more. Normally I take 6, but overwhelmed. So somebody's overwhelmed. This person could be overthinking this connection and it scares them, or you. You could be overthinking this connection and it scares you. That could be why this person's chasing you. They feel you overwhelmed by this situation. This person, okay, so you may not trust this person. This person may have done something deceitful to you to ruin this connection. Clarify desperate. Pride, ego. A second card out for ego. This person could be very stubborn and arrogant. They're not willing to let you go. So somebody could be conflicted here. This person could also have multiple choices. Or they're conflicted about making a decision here. When it comes to something, comes to you. This could be like a past life situation here, like a past life soul connection. That could be why this person's having a hard time and conflicted about something. leaving them desperate. Yeah, this could have to do, okay. This could be an ongoing repeated pattern this person does in order to feel secure. This could be because they have they grew up or something in an unstable foundation within their family. So this person, it's left this person troubled throughout their adult life, leaving them out of focus and desperately wanting to have second chances with others that perhaps ended things. So like if you were with somebody and you ended something because it was not healthy, this person could be chasing you ever since you chose to end something. You could have been very conflicted about ending the situation as well. Clarify, return. We have sorrow, loss, grief. So somebody could be depressed about something, very upset, sad, wanting to return. Clarify, return. OMG, really? They could have either realized or received some sort of truth here, or they received some sort of clarity. And now this person is feeling a lot of loss. So somebody received some clarity, some sort of truth or honesty about a situation, a past situation, and this is what's left them depressed and hoping now for a second chance. Okay, so I'm really picking up on an energy of someone believing something that wasn't true out of their ego or pride. And so out of their pride or ego, they didn't want to get hurt. So they maybe were conflicted about this relationship. And perhaps they didn't act accordingly in this relationship. Yeah, y'all, second chance, clarifying second chance. It says return up here, but it says second chance down here. So this person really wants to have some sort of reconciliation or new opportunity. They want to make amends here. They've got some sort of shocking clarification here that was unexpected. And so now they're sad. Somebody could have not put some sort of, okay, so you could have been with, let me give a scenario here. You could have been with somebody here that you thought was like your forever person. And this person, you may have like given this relation stipulations. So for instance, you could have been with this person. Okay, let me give you guys a very specific scenario. Now, you have to keep in mind this isn't going to be for everybody. It may not be for anybody, and not for any one person, okay? But I'm just going to explain it to you guys in this situation. Take it how it resonates. This doesn't have to be the exact situation, but just let me say this before it slips my mind. You could have been with somebody. You could have broke up with them. Like, let's say you were younger, you were with somebody, and then you broke up with them for whatever reason, things did not work out. And then you had another chance with this person as you got older, and you thought, oh, I'm going to give this person a second chance. Now that we're both older, maybe this situation will work, okay? This could have just been the mindset, right? So you gave this person a second chance, but you put stipulations on this relationship. So you could have said, okay, look, like we're both older, we're more mature now. Let's talk about this. Let's communicate about our relationship now that we have the skills to be able to communicate, right? So you could have said this, or they could have said this. There could have been stipulations put on this relationship. Like, okay, if we get back together, we need to be married by the 3-year mark, right? Well, this person had people from their family here discussing their foundation with you, right? And this person, this left this person very conflicted when it came to making a decision, and it left them feeling very hot and cold in this relationship, okay? And they may have even had the option of multiple choices, and their family here got involved in this situation, in this repeated pattern of a relationship that you had been with in the past, and it created this person to be very conflicted. So perhaps they did not put their all into this relationship. Perhaps they did not follow the stipulations under which you both set for your relationship. So let's say by the 3-year mark, you wanted to be married and you weren't. So you started to pull away from this person. But this person was not giving it their all because their family was yapping in their ears about another person, or they could do better, or whatever the reason is, okay? So this person now is sad because they didn't put their all in. They may have pulled away, and for whatever reason, their family could have even made up lies about something here. And now this person has received clarification. They've received truth. They've received some sort of shocking news here about it, some unexpected shocking news that now has left them feeling loss and grief and wanting to return and have a reconciliation or make amends. This person could be saying, I protected myself through fear. So this person was in fear. Their family could have been stoking this fear that they had, that you were going to leave them, or this family could have said that they saw you with somebody else or whatever. And this person protected themselves through fear, and their family helped stoke this fear, leaving them very troubled. Okay? This person could have even been chasing you while you were in a relationship with them, right? So if you don't know what I mean and how that could be possible, you could have been in this relationship with this person and they were troubled because of these things that their own family was saying to them, right? Which left this person chasing you, stalking you, watching you while you were in a relationship with them. Like you could have gone to the grocery store and you could have come out of the grocery store and seen this person's car circling around. You could have gone to get your nails done. You could have gone to get a massage. You could have gone to the post office, for crying out loud. And you would find this person not far away, okay? So that could have been the situation here that was going on. This person could have also relied on their family religiously because they needed some sort of external validation to keep them focused on other things, which left this relationship out of focus, okay? Thus leaving this person very overwhelmed in this connection. Clarify ego. What else do we need to know about this ego? Holy Spirit, holy angels. Now again, this doesn't have to be for everybody, but there could be some sort of a component that makes sense. Okay, so we have a clarifying ego as abandoned, left out, walking away, and cold. So this person protected themselves through fear of abandonment and being left out. So they walked away, or they failed to make the right decision. This left them hollow, empty, unstable, and in an emotional storm. Wow. All right, let's clarify troubles. Divine masculine. So it's a divine masculine that was troubled through this situation, through this relationship. Clarify troubled. Depth, awareness, importance, value. So this divine masculine was troubled and didn't really see the importance or value of their own, of themselves in this relationship. So they protected themselves through fear, because they were in fear of being abandoned. We have conflict. So this person was in conflict with themselves, having differences. This person could be having differences with you or relationships. Constant clashing. This divine masculine could have been made aware of these differences because they were troubled by their own pain. And the only thing that's going to help is time. Waiting. Clarify chaser. Cloudy judgment, illusions, unbalanced, distorted. So this chaser had cloudy judgment when it came to this relationship. Leaving them unbalanced, turning them into a distorted masculine. The only thing that could really help this situation is this person healing, releasing, cleansing, purifying. I just heard grounding, commitment. So healing this commitment. So this divine masculine could be chasing you to this day, wanting to heal this commitment because they're in sorrow. They're at loss and having grief after this clarification. This could be clarification of their own issues of abandonment. And now they want to come in and heal this. They want to make promises. So far, you guys, I'm not getting any weirdness from this. Yes, it's kind of weird that this person made the choice to do these things while they had you, but I'm picking up that this person genuinely wants to. Wait, what? Oh, this deck. Okay, I'm like, why did this come out again? So I have 2 decks put together here. So sorrow, loss, grief, depression, it's out again. So this person's, I'm really picking up, I'm not picking up that this person's being weird. I'm picking up that they're really going through depression and grief over this commitment, losing this commitment. Clarify out of focus because of a rejection. So you could have rejected this person, you could have broke up with them, or they have an irrational fear of rejection and that's why they're depressed all the time. That could have been part of the reason why this relationship didn't work out and they had cloudy judgment. We have beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. So heavy energy here of now this person wants, after this rejection, this person wants a new beginning. Clarify out of focus. Wow. Hopeless, sinking, despair, falling apart. Oh my gosh, this person is so upset. This is so sad. So this person would seek external validation because they felt hopeless. This is the truth. What? My goodness. Clarify out of focus. We have beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. So this person really, at their core, is a kind-hearted person. This could be shocking you. This could be unexpected. All of this could be unexpected. You could be finding this out. This person could be finding this out. Whatever's happening here is unexpected. Clarify overwhelm. We have abandon and chemistry. Overwhelmed. I overthink this connection and it scares me. So this person overthinks this connection, this attraction, this spark, this passion. And it scares them to the point where they want to abandon it or walk away. So I'm getting the same cards, but they are meaning something different here. One more for overwhelm. Leaving this whole situation confused, or this whole situation unclear, and confusion has set in here. This person was overwhelmed by this connection, this chemistry, this attraction, this spark, leaving them to be walking away, being cold, and making maybe you even feel left out. Because this person was unclear or uncertain about something. It brought in all this confusion. This person could have been chasing thrills. So while this whole situation was going on and you were working towards this situation, this person abandoned this connection, yet they were chasing thrills outside of this relationship that left them feeling in ecstasy, left them excited and feeling like it was a good time because they had pain. Because they were apprehensive about this connection. They were afraid they were going to get oh my gosh, I just said caught. They were afraid they were going to get caught. That's not what I was going to say though. They were afraid they were going to get hurt is what I was going to say. Even though you were loyal, look at this. Escaping, realizations, obscurity. So you had realizations this person was escaping and they had secrets. There was some sort of mystery here. You had an epiphany about this. This person avoiding you in some way. Well, while you were being loyal. Wow. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Tell me more about this desperation. A fuck up. Self-limiting, feeling inadequate, fearing failure. So this person was a fuck up. This person who's being desperate now is a fuck up. All they did was have friends with benefits. They were non-committal and having flings. So this could be your thoughts on this person. Squad, close friends, birds of a feather flock together, soul tribe. So this person could have been hooking up with their close friends. Ew. I just don't. Okay, so this person could be coming through trying to act like, oh, woe is me kind of attitude, when in fact they were a fuck up, hooking up with their friends. Acting desperate. They could have been paying. Look at this. He's laying there with a credit card in his hand. Somebody could have been paying to, oh my gosh, snack, sex appeal, physical attraction, irresistible desire. And siren's call, sexual tactics, gaining attention, lured by temptation. So this person was lured by siren Siren, sex appeal, and physical attraction. And this person has a credit card in their hand. This person could have been hooking up with like people randomly. I don't like this. Like either online or in person. There's evidence of this. Specifically, there could be lipstick evidence of this infidelity, of this betrayal. This person trolling, intentionally causing upset. So this person could have been purposely doing this while you were together with this person. And so they could have been like having this woe is me attitude, like I'm depressed, I'm at loss, I'm at sorrow, I want to return, I want a second chance, I want to reconcile with you. But you could be getting shocking news. This person was just hooking up with their friends or these sirens, these snacks behind the scene, and there's evidence of this. Clarify return. Wow. Flexing. So this person was constantly flexing, meeting up with these people. These people could be people that they knew, that were part of like their soul tribe. That's what they say, part of their squad, part of their friend group. This person could be conceited, flashy, and boastful, prideful. Clarify return. So this person could want a second chance and they could come in and be flexing. We have petty and mind games. So this person's immature, small-minded. They constantly bring drama with them. They play mind games, they're manipulative, and they gaslight constantly. So this person could be wanting to come in and for a second chance. They could be wanting to come in saying they want a second chance, and they're going to give you some sort of clarity. Clarify return. Dang. This person could have been, we've got backtracking and people pleaser. Revisiting the past. Yeah, this person wants to come back to something. They think they're going to succeed at this. They're just playing mind games. This person's petty and they haven't changed. They know you're overgiving and that you are a people pleaser and you would do anything and everything for someone. Ew. Clarify ego. Y'all, I was picking up decent energy from this before and now it's like done a 180. Sneaky link. So this person is shallow, empty, they're sneaky. They could have hidden lovers or low-key situationships, side pieces. Zero fucks. And they don't care at all. They're shallow. They don't care that they have, that they're sneaky. They are unfazed and unbothered by the situation. They have zero fucks. SOS, distressed, act with urgency, assistance needed. This person could be trying to come in and act like they need some sort of assistance, and that's why they're wanting to come back. They're desperate to return because they've got something that they need assistance with. Ew. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. What else for ego? Sleeping princess and throwing hands. So if you go back to the situation, you're going to be unmotivated, perhaps putting things off. This could be making you tired or draining your energy. And there's going to be a lot of disagreements and hostility, animosity, conflict, and fighting. And this is the last straw. You could be at your breaking point or overwhelmed, or you have limits when it comes to this situation. Clarify troubled. What do we need to know about troubled? One more. Vacation. Okay, so this person is troubled because they could be financially incapable of taking care of something here. This divine masculine. They could have defaulted on payments when it comes to a car. So they could be coming in like wanting to say, let's have a romantic getaway and spend some time together. Enjoy some one-on-one time. But this is just a new cycle that they want to bring in here. You guys are incompatible. And you need to be aware of this if you're not already. Clarify troubled. Supersize me, doing too much excessive overindulgence. So you may be able to see through this divine or this masculine. Whether they're divine or not is not for me to decide. I'm just reading the cards. This person could be divine, that you could be this divine masculine. But this person is, somebody here is doing too much. They're overindulging in something here. They could be overindulging in vacations and this got them their car repossessed. They could be getting their car repossessed and this is why they want to come in, play these mind games with you. They want to backtrack and go back with you. Even though there's evidence that this person hooks up with everybody, including their close friends. And they're sorry, not sorry. They're unremorseful. They don't even care. Wow. Clarify chaser. This reading really took a turn, didn't it? Receipts. There's evidence of this. Guilty as charged. This chaser has been exposed. This could be why you rejected this person, this commitment. Yeah. This could have come to you through some sort of gossip or drama. Somebody could have been spreading rumors, or this person was actually spreading rumors on you. And there's receipts of this. There's evidence of this. That's too many. Clarify chaser. Turned. So this person could have been lying on you behind the scenes, gossiping around on you, saying that you were into sex, drugs, alcohol, indulging in surface pleasures. You were a party animal. They could have said you slept around. They could have said they rejected you when in fact you may have broke up with them. Cuffing season, single, ready to mingle, ready for a relationship, on the hunt. Body shaming, low self-worth, negative body image, and feeling judged. So this person could have talked crap on your body image. They could have said you had low self-esteem. They could have said you were constantly on the hunt for new relationships. Clarify out of focus. Spiritual narcissist. So this person has a superiority complex. They could manipulate people through spirituality. They could act like they know everything when it comes to spirituality. But they're out of focus. They're hopeless. This could be shocking information that's coming out. Clarify out of focus. Penny pinching. You may be getting some information that this person's actually financially struggling. They're penny pinching and feeling hopeless about this. This person could be comparing their financial situations to others, which is bringing in a lot of trouble and turmoil for them. They could be acting like they're so kind-hearted, but it's because they're a narcissist. We have inner light, soul searching, finding true self, living consciously. So they could be saying that they're living consciously. Like they could be saying all these things about themselves talking about themselves in a way that's not true, you could receive clarity on this and be fed up. You're over it, not having it, frustrated with this situation. This person could have, okay, hold on. So this person could have also said all these horrible things about you because they're a narcissist. They could have said you were broke. They could have said you needed a soul search. They could have been saying, oh, they're so charming and graceful and kind-hearted and they did so much for you. But the truth is coming out. The truth is coming out that you actually are the one that is over it. You're over it, over the soul connection because of what they've done here. You know about all this BS that they did behind the scenes when you were with them, doing too much constantly. And this was the last straw for you. So this person went and started like talking crap about you. This person could have been trying to dig up dirt or snoop on you so they could say things that were out of focus, that were not true. So this all could have gone viral. They could have gained a whole bunch of popularity for this. What? Clarify overwhelm. Giving heart and mourning after. Showing love, caring action, selfless gestures. This person could have said they were up all night doing nice things for you, showing you love. But they were actually up all night having secret rendezvous. This person could have purposely tried to inject this confusion into this relationship so somebody would be overwhelmed. They're an imposter. They're a fraud. They were faking it. They were lying. One more. Okay, take these two. Yeah, you could have picked up on the vibes on this. You sensed something was going on, something that was unexplainable. You were listening to your intuition and picking up on the vibes here of this imposter. And so in turn, you wanted a quick getaway. You wanted to escape this. So you may have escaped this. You may have like narrowly escaped this. Let's just take a few of these. I'm not going to take a lot though. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get one for desperate? What else do we need to know about desperate in regards to this relationship? Virtual mask, burnt bridges. Presenting a false self-image online. Lending to disconnection. Faking it. Buys followers or engagement. So this person could have been doing this, wearing this virtual mask in order to hook up with people online. And there's evidence of this. This is what burned these bridges or ended this situation with you and this person. It was the point of no return. Somebody could be 46 or be born January 95. Clarify return. Clarify return. F around and find out. Took a risk, pushed boundaries, and experienced the consequences. Not the best idea, learned the hard way. So this person did this crap here, hooking up with their friends and all that. Hooking up with all these people online or wherever else you'd have to pay for something with a credit card. And this person effed around and found out. They pushed the boundaries. They were petty. They played mind games, thinking that they were going to be successful in this. And now they've learned the hard way, that they're not going to be able to have a second chance. Wow. Clarify ego. telling white lies, sugarcoating. This person was telling white lies in order to make themselves look good. This person was bending the truth or altering reality. They were telling white lies. And we have social pressure. Outside opinions were affecting the situation. Like what I was saying in the very beginning of the reading. Outside family opinions could have been affecting this relationship. This person could have felt obligated to others, other people, other relationships, other family members, feeling judged and observed. So this person could have like conformed to some sort of social pressures here. This is what created them to abandon you and start hooking up with their friends even. Somebody could be born in 1962 or be 62 years old. Somebody could be born January. Again, we have January. Clarify troubled. Cosmic nudge. Push from the universe guiding you toward your destiny. So this person could have been troubled that you were getting a cosmic nudge to be pushed towards your destiny. And they were like trying to bring you conflict. Because they hurt through pain. Because they hurt through the pain that they caused themselves. They could be wanting to come in with a peace offering now. This person could be reaching out to make amends. They could be trying to restore, seeking peace. They could be getting a cosmic nudge. They could be troubled because they're getting a cosmic nudge to make a peace offering. Somebody could be born in 1998. Somebody could be born on the 25th of the month. Clarify chaser. Okay, I'm just going to take this first one. Karmic rewards. Good things are coming your way for past kindness. Blessings, positive experiences are here. So whatever this person did here towards you in this relationship, whatever they said behind your back, the shit that they talked about you behind your back, you don't need to worry about this because karmic rewards are coming your way. You've been kind, caring, loving to everyone around you, and now it's time for blessings to come your way. Somebody could be born January 23rd, or something significant could have happened January 23rd. So we have sneaky plans, so this person, you could be getting karmic rewards, good things coming your way for this person who made plans behind your back. You may need to stay quiet about these karmic rewards that you will be receiving because this person may not be. The mask slips. Facade of happiness crumbles to reveal discontentness, true self or feelings exposed. So you may be finding out this person's mask is going to slip here, that they had sneaky plans behind the scenes that you wouldn't have been able to see coming. Ooh, I don't like this. And you're getting rewards here. Oh. Y'all be careful. This person could be making sneaky plans behind your back because you rejected them. They could even be making plans to come back in to have new beginnings with you, even though they don't intend on actually making these things right. Clarify out of focus. Backstabber, betrayal, and messy breakup. So this person has been living a life behind the scenes that's out of focus because of this messy breakup. This person's a backstabber and could have done something behind your back to backstab you. They could have done something to sabotage your efforts when it came to something. This is a lingering drama that, like, is shocking. Somebody could have stolen your work or taking credit for your work behind the scenes. Talking behind your back. This person did this because they seek external validation. Because they compare your relationship to others. You could be getting clarity on this. This is going to be shocking. This backstabbing, this betrayal after this messy breakup that you're going to be getting is going to be shocking. Something about a detective could be coming in and telling you this. This situation could literally go viral, could be public. Wow. Here we have detective, viral. So this situation could end up going viral. It could cause some sort of instant fame here for somebody. Sailing above drama, staying unbothered and keeping your peace, not getting involved no matter how much they try. So somebody could be trying to poke the bear kind of thing because they're feeling all the feels about this relationship and this breakup. This is a power play. This is a strategic action. Could be a strategic action to assert some sort of control or manipulation or gain the upper hand. Checkmate. That's what I always get when I see this card. Okay, one more for overwhelm. Tight spot. This situation, somebody could be overwhelmed by the difficult situation that they've put themselves in. They could be needing to figure things out. Be more strategic. So somebody may need to be more strategic than a game of chess or think outside the box. Ooh, somebody could be stuck in somebody could be going to jail, y'all. Look at this. She's standing inside a box, stuck in a tight spot. Thinking outside the box. So somebody may need to think outside the box, like the literal box that they put themselves in. All right. Let's get some signs. This could be your sign. This could be their sign. Sun, moon, rising, Venus, etc. Anywhere in someone's chart. This could also speak of the season in which something transpired or is going to transpire. Okay. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, can I get a sign? Libra. There could be a Libra involved. You could be a Libra. Someone else could be a Libra. Or this could just signify justice is coming in. There could be a Taurus involved. You could be a Taurus. Something could happen in Taurus season, April 20th through May 20th. Gemini. You could be Gemini. Someone else involved could be Gemini. Something could happen May 21st through June 20th. Pisces. You could be a Pisces. They could be a Pisces. Something could happen February 19th through March 20th. Aquarius. January 20th through February 18th. You could be an Aquarius. Somebody else involved could be an Aquarius. Virgo. August 23rd through September 22nd. Something significant could happen. And And we have Sagittarius. So something could happen between November 22nd, December 21st, or you could be a Sagittarius or they could be a Sagittarius. Let's get a positive message to close out this reading. If you guys like the way I read, please do like the reading. And I'd love to have you subscribe and part of the family. If you would like, it is a free way of connecting energetically to the channel. All right, we have clouds, distractions. I think clouds are so beautiful. 11, which is the justice in tarot. So something could be, there could be justice coming in here. For this situation. Again, remember we had detective and viral. Clouds, 11. Looking up at the blue sky, you can easily find yourself lost with your head in the clouds. Just as it's easy to be mesmerized by clouds as they move serenely through the air, you could be allowing yourself to be distracted in your life and avoiding the matters that need your attention. These clouds represent the many things in life that are clouding your focus and causing confusion. Remain grounded as you process information, since it is easy to get in your head and overthink. Take your time and process all the information being provided to you to avoid feeling overwhelmed. Allow your thoughts to come and go without trying to force your next steps forward. This will assist you with remaining calm and truly thinking through all the subjects at hand. It is okay to have a lot on your mind and to be caught up in distractions sometimes, but balance is necessary to allow you to see clearly and prioritize. Additional meanings: overthinking a situation, escapism, an inability to focus, avoidance, improved time management. So you may need to remain grounded while processing information that may be coming into you here. You may be getting some information from a detective. Don't overthink this situation, or you may actually need to overthink it. But overthinking a situation could actually bring in the inability to focus on something specific. Remain calm while truly thinking through all the situations at hand, okay? It's okay to have a lot on your mind and be caught up in distractions, but balance is necessary to allow you to see clearly and prioritize what's important in your life, okay? Sometimes when I see this card, I also think of, if you have a lot on your mind, perhaps you need to go out to the park and ground yourself and look up at the sky and look at the clouds and just escape into the clouds, into, just feeling the warmth of the sun and grounding of yourself on the grass in maybe a park, and just, becoming one with the sky and the clouds. This may actually help you think through something. It may actually help you to see something clearly. Something that you've been dealing with. It may help you to come to a decision, a finality. So some sort of decision when it comes to something here. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I don't want this reading to be too long. All right. Please do like the reading and subscribe. And I hope this brought some clarification. And I'll see you guys on the next one, okay? Bye.